Imagine standing inside a room where a nation was born, where ordinary men made an extraordinary decision, where history changed forever. This is the story of Independence Hall, the building that gave birth to the United States of America. Independence Hall was originally built between 1732 and 1753. At that time, it was known as the Pennsylvania State House. Located in Philadelphia, it served as the meeting place for the colonial government of Pennsylvania. The building was designed in elegant Georgian architectural style, red brick walls, tall white windows, and a beautiful wooden steeple. No one could have imagined that this quiet government building would soon become one of the most important landmarks in world history. By the 1760s, the American colonies were growing frustrated with British rule. The British Parliament imposed new taxes like the Stamp Act and the Townshend Acts, without giving the colonies representation in government. The phrase "no taxation without representation" became the cry of the people. Tensions kept rising. Protests spread. And eventually, the colonies realized something major had to change. In 1875, representatives from the 13 colonies gathered inside Independence Hall for the Second Continental Congress. Among them were powerful historical figures like George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, John Adams. Inside this hall, they debated a bold idea: should the colonies completely separate from Britain? It was a dangerous decision. If they failed, they would be executed as traitors. On July 4, 1776, history was made. Inside this very building, the Declaration of Independence was officially adopted. The document, primarily written by Thomas Jefferson, declared that the 13 colonies were now free and independent states. It boldly stated that all men are created equal. Those powerful words echoed through the halls and across the world. The American Revolution was no longer just a rebellion, it was a fight for independence. Although it now sits nearby, the famous Liberty Bell is closely connected to Independence Hall. The bell became a symbol of freedom and liberty. Legend says it rang on July 8, 1776, to summon citizens to hear the public reading of the Declaration. Today, even with its famous crack, it remains one of the most powerful symbols of American independence. Independence Hall was not done making history. In 1787, leaders returned to the same building for the Constitutional Convention. For months, they debated how the new nation should be governed. The result? The United States Constitution, the document that still governs America today. It established 3 branches of government and created a system of checks and balances. Once again, this historic hall shaped the future of a nation. Today, Independence Hall is recognized as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Millions of visitors come every year to walk the same floors where the Founding Fathers once stood. It is not just an American landmark, it is a global symbol of freedom, democracy, and courage.